This time around is the time for the people. Every Nigerian, whether you're from the north, south, east, or west, whether you are a Christian or a Muslim, whether you are Igbo, you are Hausa, you are Yoruba, you are Fulani, wherever Obi goes, we go. Obi's party is our party. That's the party we will vote.
The two of you are one of the biggest political brands in our nation.
The tutelage of the leader of this party. And we don't do anything until it is commanded. First and foremost, we want to present to Your Excellency, distinguished Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And yes. We know what you are bringing on board. The Nigerian people know what you are bringing on board to the NDC.
Hello guys, welcome back to Chaka Film. Congratulations to all the Kwankwaso, the Obidient, and which is now the OK movement. As it is now being known that Peter Obi and Kwankwaso have finally moved to NDC. And ADC is now the thing of the past. And it is being left for Atiku and his cronies to manage. And the good part is also that the presidential ticket and the vice presidential ticket has been given to Peter Obi and Kwankwaso respectively. And in this video, we're going to be looking at the glamorous welcome of Peter Obi and what leads to this very moment. How Atiku great pushed Peter Obi out of ADC. So we'll start with the video of Saraki Dixon, his glamorous welcome of Peter Obi and how he called Peter Obi the in-laws and the suitors who is already accepted, and how they have already given them the presidential ticket to be the ADC representative in this forthcoming general election. So before we play that video, please guys, if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, click on the bell icon so that when I drop a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you. So let's watch this video.
The two of you are one of the biggest political brands in our nation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And yes. And so, thank you. And so you can wait. Take it easy. We never start a campaign.
Okay.
When we start, we will tell them. So you can imagine our pride, our happiness, and our pleasure today that you are leading Nigerians to invest your time and your confidence and your personalities in this party. We are grateful in receiving you, and we know and we trust and believe. We know what you are bringing on board. The Nigerian people know what you are bringing on board to the NDC. There will be time enough for campaigns. There will be time enough when we unfold the political processes within the party. But you know, there is a saying in my place that if you have a beautiful daughter and you have suitors, several of them coming, when you see a very handsome, good-looking, and good-looking doesn't feed a daughter, so you will also be interested in waiting there the pocket. By the time you like that suitor, my people say, you don't even wait. You don't even wait for the bride price to be paid. You don't even wait for the marriage ceremonies to be concluded before you begin to treat that particular suitor as an in-law.
Before you okay.
Oh, before you okay. In fact, before any.
Now, if you listen to Saraki Dixon, although he did not say it, oh, we're giving you the presidential candidate ticket, but you can see that by the way he speaks in idioms or in parables, the in-laws, the suitors who are already accepted, and that he can't say it now because he don't want to break the electoral act, but Peter Obi and Kwankwaso has the biggest political movement in Nigeria now, and they are the acceptable suitors to represent NDC in this forthcoming general election. And it baffled them how the greed of Atiku destroy or move or chase out Peter Obi and Kwankwaso from NDC. Now, talking of Atiku, I want us to watch this video of Honorable Uche in this interview he did, how he said that Peter Obi was promised to come into ADC and he will be given the presidential ticket to represent ADC. But after coming, Atiku changes his mind and began to play politics on this wuru-wuru politics with Peter Obi. So I want us to watch this video so that I don't have to take guess much time.
Let's look at the major candidates or who have shown interest. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. He's a man who has contested the presidential race 5 times, and then, of course, still energetic and still willing to go ahead. P2B showed a strong showing in the last election. Kwankwaso has built almost a political empire around himself, same as Amechi, former governor of Rivers State. Each of these candidates, do you see any of them stepping down for the other in this race?
I support Peter Obi. I believe he will be the best candidate for ADC. The pressure is being made as if people from the southeast are not supporting Peter Obi. Everybody is already waiting for Peter to be given the ticket so that they can cast their vote. Everybody knows that Peter is in everybody's mind. Any genuine Democrat knows that Peter is the person who should be the candidate. And I challenge anybody who is opposed to Peter. Tell me one politician in the history of Nigeria who has been scrutinized as much as Peter and has not been found wanting. None. I believe that if I am scrutinized as much as Peter, they will find me wanting. There is no politician in Nigeria who you can scrutinize as much as Peter Obi has been scrutinized, and he has not been found wanting in any way. So what is wrong in being a clean guy? The only offense of Peter is that people are saying that he's not rugged, he's not brutal, he's not cunning. And I'm asking, why should he be brutal? Why should he be cunning? Why should he brutalize other people in order to win power? And he says, if I'm coming to serve you, I don't have to give you money. Peter has changed the face of politics in Nigeria. I challenge you to go out there and inquire. Peter's coming into the race has demystified the power of money in Nigerian politics. This is the only election that people are this close to primaries, and they have not sold a leg and an arm to win election. A lot of people are copying Peter's model of, I know they give shishi. He has transformed the political space. How many people have spent so much money? Before now, everybody would have spent a truckload of money. They would have sold a leg and an arm. The only accusation people are giving against Peter is that he has changed political parties. Is there any other one? And I can tell you, every other person is as guilty on that same issue. Let us start with Tinubu. He was a member of AD. He moved over to AC, Action Congress. He moved over to ACN, Action Congress of Nigeria. And then he ended up now in APC, All Progressive Congress. He's in all 4 political parties. 4. Alliance for Democracy, Action Congress of Nigeria, and All Progressive Congress.
Someone can argue that all these ones are like 5 and 6.
Which one is 5 and 6? Is AD the same thing as ACN?
Metamorphosed to ACN.
No, it's AD. When AC was in existence, AD was still in existence. He was driven out of AD by Obasanjo. So why didn't he stay there and resist? AD existed side by side with AC. I was in AC with him. So if, like Wike was arguing, that Peter couldn't stay in his party and fight, why didn't Tinubu stay in AD and fight? Why did he run to AC? Because he needed to go into a party where he will have more people joining in the fighting squad. Why did he go into ACN? Because he needed to have more people be part of the struggle. Why did he go to APC? Is APC the same as ACN? APC had CPC, people in APGA, people in DPN, and all the rest of them coming together. So when they make all these allegations against Peter, you see they have nothing to say against Peter. Even Peter's case is far better than that of Wike, who said that how can he leave PDP and go to APC, that is cancer. Meanwhile, he's saying that he's the leader of APC, the cancerous party he talked about. So you can't fault Peter. And we are talking about cleaning the stable. So we need somebody who is clean, decent, and somebody who has a human face, and somebody we can approach as president. Somebody who is not going to be in a position to bully us. That is the kind of person we want as president today. The person who has recognized our problem and in Nigeria put it in black and white, that we must move from consumption to production. Every single thing in this country is imported. Peter says, no, we can't continue like that. And what is Tinubu's response to it? Build more ports, expand more ports, so that more products can be imported. We are talking about producing to also sell to the people who have been selling to us. You can't stay and consume all the time and not allow people to buy from your product.
All right, President Tinubu has argued that those who can see his achievements, his reforms, probably need eyeglasses to see clearly. What are your thoughts?
I didn't know that he has become an optometrist. But you can also see that it is possible that his own eyeglasses may be bad. I think he might be using a different eyeglass from the rest of Nigerians. It's high time he gets perhaps a bifocal lens to enable him to see the mess he has made out of Nigeria. When Tinubu stepped forward to become president of Nigeria, and everybody was taunting what he did in Lagos, I always told people that there are only two things, only one thing Tinubu did, and the only way he understands the economy and how to fix it is simple. Tax, more tax, additional tax, further tax, additional, further, and more tax. That's Tinubu's only understanding of economics. Beyond tax, more tax, additional tax, further tax. Tinubu doesn't know what next to do with the economy. And who is he going to tax? The man you're coming to tax is already bare bones. So what is he doing? Lagos to Ibadan. Tell us how many kilometers he has done so far under his first tenure. Lagos to Badagry. Tell us how far you have gone. What is the project you want us to see? Do we need glasses to know that we have insecurity in the country and it is worse under Tinubu? Do we need glasses to know that there is no electricity in this country and that himself said, if he does not give us power, we should not vote for him? Do we need glasses to know that there is inflation and we can no longer buy things in the market? Do we need glasses to see the meter when we go to buy fuel, that the price has now increased to 1,400 naira per liter. Is it him that pays our bill when we go to the meter to buy petrol? So why do we need glasses to see the meter? Is it not from our pocket that we are paying? Do we need glasses to know that people are fleeing from this country out of hunger? What glasses is he talking about? If he wants to do, if his own glasses are giving him problem, I think he should approach an optometrist to give him a better lens so that he can see clearly the damage he has done to Nigeria.
Now you can, two things, or I would say two things I take. There are many things the Honorable Uche talked about. One thing I want to take is that many people are saying that Peter Obi have moved from one political party, doesn't fight for any political party, and it raised a very important statement or question there. Even Tinubu and others who is accusing Peter Obi, they also have already moved from one political party to another. Why should Peter Obi be the only one not to move? And what's the good and the difference is that Peter Obi moved because whenever Peter Obi moved to a political party, the government of the day will find a way to destabilize it so that Peter Obi will not be able to contest in this forthcoming general election. And this time, Peter Obi has outsmarted them. And another thing, we're still talking of Atiku, because Atiku made a promise and a letter for destabilize it or break down a promise, and it's been alleged. The same pattern which Atiku used in that using ADC, where the reason ADC is now a thing of the past, the same thing he did in PDP. If you listen to this past interview of Wiki, how Atiku destroyed PDP, how his greed to contest for all general election, destroy ADC, you will know that, destroy PDP, you will know that it has been a pattern of Atiku. It is not longer news. It is something that is public to everybody. But this video will put more rest to that thing. So I want us to watch this video for Wiki.
Atiku was in PDP 1999. Is that not correct? Is that not correct? He became the vice president. Is that not correct? He went to challenge his boss. People pleaded with him. He pretended. Later, the now president Rabiu gave the ticket in what? AC or AC, is not correct? He left. He came back to PDP to run. He didn't make it. He left to join ATC. He ran against Bwala. He lost. He came back to the same PDP, right? In he got the ticket 2019. He got the ticket 2022. We failed him. We failed him.
You are responsible for
this? Yes, very much. Very much.
You put fire in your own party?
No, not my party. You have to fail people who are not consistent in life.
So we are responsible in...
No, not about responsible. I played a role. Don't make it look too... I was the head person.
To ensure that Atiku does not win?
Yes.
And you are happy with that?
Very much happy. Even I will do it now, but I'm coming. I'm coming. He left again now. PDP to NDC. Okay. Who is Bwala? 1999. He was special assistant to Senator Abdullah Wali of Sokoto, 1999. Yes, correct. He left. He joined his APP or DPP or whatever they become. Yes, correct. Right? He came back to PDP. He became a speaker. We are those who funded that position. Yes.
I thought...
No, I'm coming to that. He won. He left PDP and went to APC, run for presidentialism. Now again, he's going back to ADC. Now, Look at his trajectory and look at Atiku. Now mention Wike from 1999 to now. In 2019, who was Tamboa? I. Was the Tamboa people were hearing? Because of Tamboa, I had to take the National Convention to Port Harcourt.
Because of Tambua.
Yes.
You did that because of
Yes. I did that. When we are doing presidential election 2022, everybody knew. I was everywhere. I was the one to beat in that election. It turned out they were meeting in General Guzo's house. Ali Guzo, yes. They couldn't stand it. I've taken over everywhere. They told Saraki to withdraw. Saraki said he won't withdraw. They told Bwala Mohammed to say he won't withdraw. Tamboa refused. In that convention, every candidate, every aspirant was allowed to come and speak. The mistake I made was that I allowed my supporters in Kano and Katsina and some of them to wear our uniform. When I addressed the congregation, it was, look, there was a problem. I want Kano 90%. I want Katsina about 80-something%. That was where the mark brought his knowledge of military coup and the former Senate president. He was the chairman of the convention. Every candidate, every aspirant has spoken. Now, for us now to vote. Then we had an announcement that there's an announcement. What was the announcement? We thought maybe the electoral committee would say, look, this is what you will do, this is what you will not do. When did I see? I mean, it's that one. What did you say? My brothers, this and that. I want to withdraw from the race. I have no problem. But if we went further, vote for my senior brother, Atiku, who told a preach without calling us other aspirants to come and address. That was what they rigged it with David Mark. Now I'm coming. Tambua negotiated to be the DG of the campaign and to be the Senate President election Sharia because they believe the government then was supporting them. So Tambua was to be the Senate President. So they now made him DG. That's okay.
there was an agreement.
Yes, that was how he started that.
That if he supported Atiku,
yes,
he was going to be made Senate President.
Yes.
And you are privy to that.
Why would I buy a kid? I'm not a kid in this game. I've been here. The hero of the convention. Who laughed? That's okay. Hero of the convention. We became heroes of the democracy. We say we will fail you and we fail them. And I'm not regret about it. Yes. Even for him to cleanse the Senate, he had to do the run. As a sitting governor, he had to do the run. Let me come and tell you something. Let any Nigerian, let anybody come out in this country today. It doesn't matter whether you like me or not. Say, look, Shehu, me and Wike, we're agreeing on something like this. He refused to do this.
Although Wike himself is also another political actor which you don't have to trust. But one thing is certain, Atiku has this mentality that he must contest in all election until he becomes the president of Nigeria. And that is that for Atiku. Now we've listened to how we get here, how the greed of Atiku chased out Peter Obi and Kwankwaso out of NDC. Now let's listen to how Peter Obi was welcomed, his speech in this acceptance speech of NDC membership. So let's listen to him.
when I say let the woman speak, shows that this party will support affirmative action for women. Yes, sir. Because it's too long when 50% of our population are not participating in our production. Because the party will definitely move the country from consumption to production. Nigeria will be okay. We thank Kwankwaso sincerely, and I join him to thank the leader for the warm welcome. And I assure him that we are coming here to be peaceful part of the family that work hard to build a united, secure, prosperous Nigeria that will work for everybody. Kwankwaso has been, so is a leader at the forefront of education, at the forefront of providing primary health care, at the forefront of pulling people out of poverty. Because we want to build a country where a child of nobody can be somebody without knowing anybody. That is what we want to do. But we are using this occasion to plead to the government of today. You know that I contested the election in 2023 in a different party. Rabiu Kwankwaso contested the same election in a different party. But the government of today have ensured that they put up crisis upon crisis, which led to litigations and everything in our party that made us to abandon those parties and move to join another party, while thinking that our situation will abate. But what we saw is that they carried the same problem to where we went to, creating several unresolved litigations and everything. And today, we've left that place to NDC, where the leader have already told us no litigation. We are pleading with them, for sake of democracy, please, don't come here. We are pleading with you. We want to have peace. We want to build a party. We don't want, please, we don't want cases. We are pleading with the judiciary. Please end cases in parties so we can face the job of building a new Nigeria that is possible. So we can set the job of caring where our country is deteriorating today. Just yesterday, I saw a third world developing country, Bangladesh, order for the highest order of plane, 14 new planes at $3.7 billion. Our country has no national carrier. So we want to start building. Please, let there be no litigation. Party members, please don't go to court. We want to build a party. We are not lawyers. Those of us who are lawyers, we want you to be good practitioners. What we want is party. We will lock doors. We've been warmly welcomed. Things will work well for this party. Women and children will be proud of this party. These children will, this party will form government that will rescue Nigeria. Will form government that will ensure that Nigerians can live in Nigeria without living in fear. Will show that a mother will no longer cry for a child that left money for school and will not return. That a mother will not cry for a child that went to work or went to farm and will not return. That our farmers will go back to farm. That will ensure that Nigerians will no longer, in their millions, go to bed not knowing where the next meal will come the next day. That's the one we want to fight. We don't want to spend our time in litigation and fighting ourselves. We want to spend our time in dealing with issues affecting the ordinary Nigeria. I thank you, all of you that are gathered here and wants to be part of this. You've been informed. The register is about to close. This ship is about to sail. Please do everything possible to join. Chairman, I think our chairman will now be able to say the closing remarks and the thank you. Okay. The chair. The
chair. In the beg everybody, I beg, don't bring problem come. Not bring suits come, because he knows that whenever I move, people will bring, they will try and cause chaos into that political party. In the beg people now, beg, make them not bring any court case again. Because he himself don't tire. After listening to Peter Obi, it is also nice to also listen to the potential vice president in his acceptance speech, where he also resonate the ideology him and Peter Obi have. So I want us to listen to him.
Believe in, especially my humble self and His Excellency Peter Obi. And we realize we are all on the same page, believing in education, believing in empowerment of young men and women, believing on security, and of course, believing in a very peaceful, united Nigeria. So, as we are going, during the discussion, we realized that the party, the NDC, is submitting its register, I think, on the 6th. Now, at this point, I would like to invite all Nigerians, including our brothers and sisters who are in diaspora, especially those who...
We know how we get here. The next thing is to remain vigilant, because this election just kick off now. There's no need to be fighting between who will be the presidential candidate. It has already been settled. So the policy ideology and the opposition now really start, because there's no distraction anymore, and that's how politics is supposed to be. And I will be waiting for you guys on the comment section below. You guys tell me, do you think this NDC, the OK movement, will be more effective than the NDC, than the ADC? And do you think that Atiku, now that Peter Obi have left ADC, if he himself will also, okay, let me rest, because they don't have motion in ADC anymore, and because of the court cases, do you think ADC will even be able to file any presidential candidate because of the court cases they have? And thank you guys very much. Bye-bye. We'll see you again. But before we go, please, guys, if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, click on the bell icon, so that whenever I drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Adios.